Well, boys, this week has massive title implications. Let's get into it. This is our preview of round 24 in the Premier League. This is Red Card Radio. My name is James. I support Arsenal. That guy up top is Brad. He supports Chelsea. Down below is Sean. He supports the Green Bay Packers. Tottenham as well. Yeah, them as well. If you stumbling across us, hit that subscribe button, ring the sub notification bell. This is our weekly look at the Premier League. We do a preview episode on Friday for the upcoming week, so hit that subscribe button, ring the sub notification bell if you're on YouTube. Follow, 5-star review, anything you can do on the podcast sites to help us out. We really do appreciate it. And as always, listening to the end does help us fight the algorithm. So that really does help us out. We really appreciate it. All right, round 24. Big games on Saturday, if I'm just throwing that out there for you. We got Bournemouth, Liverpool. Is probably the biggest, most competitive, interesting match. But also we got things like Everton, Leicester, Ipswich, Southampton. There's a couple relegation situation matches going on Saturday.
Brentford, Spurs.
That's on Sunday.
Oh, okay.
So I did say
relegate. I thought we were talking about relegation zone.
Yes. Yep. Also that Manchester United Crystal Palace game. Those all have relegation implications. So, why are you chuckling, Brad?
Because you said when you added Manchester United into relegation implications, it always makes a smile to my face and makes me happy.
I'm doing research to see. I guess the championship is in Paramount. I need to get a Paramount.
I wasn't talking about Tottenham. I was laughing at Manchester.
I'm talking about me. Like I think we're getting relegated, dude. This is rough.
All right, is that where we're starting?
I don't know.
Yeah, let's talk about Brentford.
Talk about Brentford.
Spurs. Whatever.
All right, we're talking about Brentford Spurs then. Tell me why Brentford are going to take 3 more points off Spurs and heap more pressure on the Spurs and get them relegated.
Because we don't have any players to play. That's why.
Wait, I actually would prefer you to analyze this game assuming you had all your good players, because even if you had your best 11, this is still an interesting match.
If we had our best 11, then this should not be a match.
Really? You think Tottenham's best 11 is so much better than Brentford?
Yes.
Interesting.
I truly believe that. I truly believe that. And I'm not saying that for trollsies, and I'm not saying it for clicks. I truly believe that our best 11 is far better than Brentford.
Yeah, bro, you forget world-class midfield, the 2 best center backs in the Premier League.
Oh, true.
Best left winger, a top 5 striker.
Listen, when I have listed all this, I have said this is the best Korean left mid. I have put specifications on this. This is the best Argentinian center back and the best Netherlands center back. Actually, that's probably not true.
He tried.
Van Dijk's probably the best one, but Van de Ven is probably going to be on his national team soon. I would imagine. Right? Am I wrong in assuming that?
He'll get a call up for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if he's not starting, he's riding the bench. But he's getting the call.
I'm just making jokes here.
Okay,
I know, but like when I describe the team, like is Son not the best Korean player of all time? Possibly.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, is Dominic Solanke not one of the best top 5 strikers in the Premier League? Can you name 5 better strikers than Dominic Solanke?
Okay.
You can't.
Hold on, time out.
Erling Haaland, Isak, and then can you name 3 more?
Ollie Watkins, for sure.
Ollie Watkins, okay. So that's 3.
Kai Havertz.
Can you name 2 more? Is a better striker than Dominic Solanke? Yeah, Brad, back me up on this.
Kai Havertz, and
Nico Jackson.
Okay, that's a shout. That's a shout.
There we go. We just did it. We just did it.
All right, you guys are, but you guys see what I'm saying. There's not many more players you can name better than Dominic.
Sure,
Szoboszlai.
your talent is there. Sure, we're not making fun of your talent.
The problem is when you say that, you've got Erling Haaland and Alexander Isak, and then there is a freaking cliff.
Yes, there's a cliff.
Ollie Watkins has one hand on the top of that cliff, and he's trying to pull himself up. You put Ollie Watkins at a team with more around him, I think he could blow up. But like after Ollie Watkins, I think that there's not anyone even like on the no one's putting chalk on their hands to climb up that mountain. Not
Isak?
No. Isak and Haaland are on the cliff.
Okay. Isak and Haaland are okay. I see what you're saying.
What I'm saying is
they're up there.
That Dom Solanke is so far down the mountain face, the mountain wall. Maybe that's unfair. I don't know. But like there's a huge gulf in talent once you get past.
I don't disagree with you on this.
Okay, cool.
But what I'm saying is there's not 5 better strikers in the Premier League. There is not. And then this is arguable, and we can argue about it.
We should have said
you could
Mbeumo.
name.
We should have said Mbeumo for
this
one specifically.
We should have.
Yeah.
So here's the question with this game.
Okay.
Listen,
go ahead, Brett.
Spurs' MO is they get up early and then they go down.
And then
right?
You know what's funny
Hold on, I haven't finished.
Okay.
Brentford's MO is they're going to score in the first 5 minutes. So, who's getting their first goal in this game?
It's Tottenham.
It's Brentford.
I think it's Brentford.
If I was building a parlay, I would say Brentford to score first in that parlay. Not that I'm a betting person, so.
What's really interesting to me is last year we had the most rescued points from losing positions.
Bet you had that now.
I think it was something like 27 points rescued from losing positions, which is a ridiculous amount.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Unheard of. We would go down and then come back and win. This year, it has to be an unheard of amount of points lost from winning positions. We go up, and to Brad's point, we just lose. And it's infuriating. And we just did it to Everton.
You did a Leicester.
To Leicester.
I mean, Leicester
go up.
Leicester had lost 7 straight games coming into this match. And they rock up to the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. And you give them 5 good minutes, and that's all they needed.
Ipswich.
Just bang.
I guess maybe I have a higher view of Brentford than you do, perhaps, because I don't
respect Brentford.
Oh, all right. I think even like full strength squads, I do say Tottenham has a better full strength squad than Brentford, but I also think that Brentford are really, really good. And they play super well as a team, and that team plays punches above their weight. Is how I want to say it. Brentford punches above their weight, and they can beat anyone on any given day.
I love Thomas Frank, man.
They beat City. They did. They were what, like they did? Was it 2 goals in stoppage time for Liverpool? Was that the game that they held Tottenham for Liverpool for 90 minutes and 2 goals in stoppage time from Darwin Núñez?
Yeah, that was Liverpool. Yeah.
So like they almost had a point against Liverpool. Like this team is good. They are formidable. This team is formidable, is what I would say. And so at any given point, I think a Brentford could beat a Spurs. So, and given the injury situation, I've got to believe that Brentford are probably just in a more stable position right now and probably will beat Spurs on Sunday. So who do you think is going to win the game though, Sean?
Tottenham by 4.
Oh, Tottenham by 4.
Wow.
Said it with his whole chest.
Whole chest.
Any of you guys want to pick Bournemouth this weekend against Liverpool?
Yeah, I'm going to.
Shoot, I wouldn't be mad at you for it, bro. The way they're playing, you
At
can't
the
count them out of any
vitality?
game.
Come on now.
You cannot count them out of any game.
They've been whooping wholesale ass. And I'm sorry for cursing, but
there goes our monetization.
Wholesale. They've been whooping it.
Especially at home. So they beat Arsenal at home. They beat City at home. They beat Tottenham at home. Like they just beat they only got 1 point off Chelsea at home. So Chelsea are the one team to go there and get a point.
Yeah, we did. Wait, didn't we beat them?
No. It was
They drew us
1-1.
It was at our house. 2-2 was at our house. I think we beat them.
Wasn't it 1-1 on the opening day of the season, Brad?
Hold on.
Or it was like the fourth week of the season, I think. And Madueke had a 80-something minute equalizer.
0-1.
Oh, Madueke. Oh, so Chelsea
won
there.
Cuckoo. Yeah, and Cuckoo scored that game. It was September. Yes.
Okay. I'm throwing Chelsea players out there. I thought they did.
I know you are.
Okay. Well, then that's good. I want to hope that Bournemouth can get a result here. But
you should.
I think Liverpool are just going to win this game. Liverpool are very formidable. They are hard to break down. They haven't been conceding a lot of goals. They are scoring a lot of goals. So I just don't see. I don't know. Like Arne Slot has them playing so well. They are consistent. You know what you're getting with Liverpool. I mean, maybe there is. I mean, the thing that Liverpool have going for them is that they were able to take off a little bit. They were able to rest in the midweek fixture in the Champions League because they didn't need to win it. And so obviously this podcast is coming out after that Champions League match is played. It's being recorded before that Champions League match is played, so we don't know the result of it. But they didn't need to win it because they've already qualified with the bye from the round of 24. So they could take it a lot easier in that match day 8. And so they were able to rest some players and kind of prepare more specifically for what Bournemouth are going to come with. But then on the flip side, they have a midweek fixture next. What is it? I guess it's on Wednesday against Everton. They've got the remake game on the 5th. So that's another kind of wrench in the play. So they go Wednesday, Sunday, Wednesday. And so they have to manage the fact that they've got 3 games in 7 days. And then they've got the FA Cup at the weekend after that. So like they're obviously Liverpool are playing a lot of games. All of us are playing a lot of games. But I say that, and they have been able to manage it the best from anyone. Obviously, that's why they're in first, and they have a 6-point advantage in a game in hand. And so we'll see if they can stretch that out to 9 points by the time they play that game in hand on Wednesday the 5th. But part of me just thinks that this is the best chance for Liverpool to drop points, and maybe that's why I think they won't. You know what I mean? Like it seems like of all of the potential, like they could lose to City, they could lose to Arsenal, they could lose to Tottenham, or they could lose to Chelsea. You know, and it wouldn't really seem like it's that big of a. I mean, maybe losing to Tottenham this year for Liverpool would be kind of an upset.
Yeah.
But like if Liverpool lose to Arsenal in the return fixture at Anfield, that's not an absurd result. If they lose to City, that's not an absurd result. Losing to Bournemouth at the beginning of the season, you would pencil that in at 3 points. Now, obviously, with the context of 23 games having been played, and we've seen who this Bournemouth team is and how well they're playing, obviously that context changes our thinking of the game. But you would still assume, I think, that Liverpool will overcome Bournemouth. I think that this Liverpool team is just too prolific.
I mean, Bournemouth just blasted 5 against Forest, who are like one of the most stout defenses.
But they're so
not.
I don't know. You score a couple against Forest, and then they have to go play for it. Like they have to try and go get a result, and like they're susceptible to getting 5 put by them, right? You know what I mean? So like I don't think Liverpool are going to be phased if Bournemouth score a goal. They're just going to keep doing what they don't have to change their game plan, you know?
I mean, yeah, but so as Tottenham was last year, like Sean brought up, like Tottenham have saved the most points last year. How many times have Liverpool had to come from behind to do that and get Salah saved?
A handful, I think.
Yeah, so like I think this game's going to be very, very tight. I think Bournemouth gets the dub.
I mean, I hope so.
2-1 or something like that.
I hope so. I mean,
and it's a late goal. Like Bournemouth and Liverpool score late goals. So like this will probably be like 3 goals in the last like 7 minutes of the game.
dude, I hope Bournemouth score like 4 goals, win the game 4-0. I just don't see it happening.
What does that do? Does that help you? Oh no, you need to win by like 10.
Well, I mean, we don't have to overcome a 10 goal difference this week. You know what I mean? It can take. We got some time. We got like 15 games to make it up, so it's all right. And we have to beat Liverpool, you know, in the return fixture at Anfield if we have any shot at winning the title. So if we don't beat them there, it won't matter. So that's already positive goals in our direction if we win. But that's way ahead of ourselves because before any of that can happen, Arsenal have to host Manchester City in the league this Sunday. The late game on Sunday is Arsenal City. So
who's the ref? Hold on. While you're doing your thing, I'm gonna find out who the ref is.
Peter Banks. Trust me, Arsenal fans have already looked that up. We have already established that Michael Oliver is on the Ipswich Southampton game. Peter Banks is the Arsenal City referee. I want to say Darren England is the VAR. No, Darren England was the VAR for the other game. I have no idea who the VAR is.
So they know that he was wrong. That's how he got kicked down to that game.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like Michael Oliver reffing Ipswich Southampton when there's Arsenal City. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Though I don't think I'm not sure they would have given him Arsenal 2 weekends in a row. That would have been weird.
But that would have been amazing. I'm here for that.
Oh, and he had the reverse fixture, and he sent Trossard off for the pass after the whistle. So yeah, that was untenable to begin with. Anyway, okay, Arsenal City. A game ended 2-2 at the Etihad. Again, Arsenal had to play the entire second half down a man. Before that, you know, they were up 2-1. Do I think Arsenal can beat City? Yes, I think Arsenal can beat City. Do I think Arsenal will beat City? That I'm less sure of.
Yeah, I mean, City have figured out their stuff, right? Like you're not playing against City from like 6 weeks ago.
Yeah. They've got new signings in, and people are back. But I mean, I think if we were to analyze the goals that they conceded against, or the goals that they scored against Chelsea, they're not going to get that opportunity. They're not going to be Ederson's not going to be able to put the ball on top of Haaland's head against Arsenal because Gabriel is going to be right on top of him. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
Arsenal have a pretty good track record against Erling Haaland so far in his City stay. I think he's only scored once or twice against us in, you know, a number of games against us. So
4 or 5 games.
Is this his third season with City or only his second? Is his third season?
Third, I think.
This will be game number 6, notwithstanding cup ties that I don't know if we've played. I don't remember. Like I think he only scored his first goal against us in the previous fixture, in the one in September. I think that was his first goal for City against us, if I'm not mistaken. So that gives me hope per se, but I don't know. Like, we've been riding our luck a lot recently, and I'm just worried that this is potentially a game that we can lose, and it's a game that we desperately need to win.
I was gonna say, this is gonna sound bad because it'd only be your third loss, but is this like the 7th time that Arsenal are now out of the
yes, yeah,
out of the championship race?
Yeah, the problem is that I'm writing Arsenal off at every given opportunity.
Every,
And so
every draw that you guys have had, so you've written off Arsenal 10 times, 8 draws, 2
it
losses.
hasn't been that frequent.
Come on.
Every time we drop points now, it seems like we're gonna fall out. That's just what it seems like to me. Is that every time we drop points, it seems like the wheels are falling off and the it's all over. So I don't know. I'm not.
Yeah, I mean,
The problem is that I guess I have to put it out on the limb there. I think I'm going to take a draw in this game. I think this game's going to end in a draw.
I think City keeps up their look. It's January. It's time for that City switch to flip, and they just get result after result after result after result, and somehow they're back at number 2.
All right.
And then we're fighting for 4 and 5 for Champions League.
Any honorable mentions for Graham Potter heading back to Stamford Bridge this weekend?
I hope he gets booed.
Why?
So we're not yelling about our sporting directors doing stupid signings. No, you know what? Like, I really didn't hate Graham Potter's, like, Chelsea when he was the Chelsea manager. Like, he had a lot of repairing to do from like the Tuchel like leaving, how it happened. So like I don't hate Graham Potter, and I think Graham Potter will do well. I think he has more. I think he will end up at another big club to manage it, and will have been better for his experience with Chelsea. But no, bro, he's coming back in with an opposing team. It's a London derby. Yes, he should be booed.
Okay. I don't think that that's warranted personally, but
Why not?
because he didn't leave, he was fired.
Yeah, because he sucked.
Okay, I mean, like, so you're just saying he gets the same level of boo as Ange gets or Arteta gets.
Sure. Yeah,
Or
yeah.
Pep
I'm not saying
gets.
that we need to go all
Abuse
out and
him.
have like, yeah, no, don't do that. Don't do that. But
Yeah.
but
Well, not like
he shouldn't have a warm welcome. This shouldn't be like Eden Hazard coming back to the bridge.
why would Eden Hazard get a warm welcome? He went to go join Real Madrid.
For 200 million after giving his best years to our club.
That's true. That is true, yeah.
Like it ended up being, we're still getting paid off the Eden Hazard deal because every time Real Madrid wins the league or wins Champions League while his contract was going,
I think
we keep getting money from it.
I think that has expired at this point. I think that it ended like 1 or 2 years ago.
They cut him last year, and I think this is the last year of the like contractual agreement.
Oh, well, then that's a great deal.
It has been a fantastic deal. Marino forever.
All right. Let's get into the spreadsheet so we can round this off. So if we look at round 23 in the Premier League, again, this is our picks. If you want to get involved in picking winners and losers, you can do that in our Discord. The link to that is in the description of this video or this podcast. Just submit your picks, and we will add you to the spreadsheet. But this week was kind of a light week, also in terms of responses and in terms of scores. I won the weekend, which is a shock. And my high total, I had 6 correct. And so next closest were Jimmy and Brad at 4. Sean put up 3, and Joel had a stinker at 2. So this leaves us in an interesting position. Overall, Brad has extended his lead slightly over Sean for second. That's now up to 4 points, but Jimmy retains his first place position with 100, with one greater than Brad. And so
Coming.
He's coming.
I'm taking that spot back. We do not have in the budget for Jimmy to win, so I got to win this.
I'm starting to pull away from Joel, so solidifying that 4th place. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Slowly but surely.
Though it's interesting. Joel has a higher pick percentage than I do. He picks 2% better than I do.
Did he miss a week or 2?
He's missed.
Is that what happened?
He's missed 2 weeks. That's the only reason. If we were to give him his average of four games, he'd be 4
Yeah.
over me. Yeah. So, but you know what? That's why I got to pick every week. All right. So get your picks in. We will add you to the spreadsheet and we will get you worked into the formula. Hit us up on social media. That guy's at KSBradG. Down below it's at Whiteheart_Sean. I am at James Tiffany. Thanks so much for watching this week. We really do appreciate it. We will be back next week. Review, preview, all that good stuff. But until then, I hope you enjoy the football this weekend, and we will talk to you all next week. Have a good one.